What's up, YouTube? That feels so new. I'm not gonna say weird. It feels so new to me making a YouTube video, but I wanted to quickly touch on some lessons that I've learned in 2024. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to function with December because this is my life, and I am also her teacher. So teacher. I can start with introducing myself. My name is DeAnna. I go by Delightful D on the social medias. I have a nickname of AnnaDe. D will do it. Just a lot of motivational things. And like I said, I wanted to start with some powerful lessons that I've learned here in the year of 2024. Okay, lessons of 2024. What's the first lesson I learned in 2024? That I will always be connected to my higher self, my divine purpose, and I will never be disconnected from my mind and my knowledge of my mind. At the beginning of the year, when me and December first got out of the hospital, it was very, very hard for me. Like, I just had a C-section. I had high blood pressure, so I was still on high blood pressure medicine. She had just started breastfeeding when we got home. I was pumping. So I learned my first lesson January 1st, when I said to my sister that I'm not going to be sad anymore. I'm not going to keep ruminating on the failed relationship between her father and I. And I'm going to set my intentions for 3 things. I said 3 things. I said courage, spirituality, boundaries. But whenever I said boundaries, whenever I said boundaries, standards kept coming up too. Like, my standards were equally as important. So I realized that I couldn't let them go. So my goals for this year were courage, spirituality, boundaries, standards. And I realized over time that now that I got here, those are the 4 quarters of my year. I needed the courage in January, February, March to not only move out of the home with my baby dad, move into my own place with my baby. I need to go on a lot more mental health. I needed my mind back right. So I had to do the courage to know what the truth is, what I'm hiding from, and what is really going on. So it took a lot of courage, and I did it. And then the second quarter was my spirituality. I was seeking everything once I got into my house, because I was like, okay, I have all the time to do what I want, but I don't feel good. So I moved into spirituality without even thinking about it. So I started meditation more, going for more walks, being more mindful, dancing when I felt like it, celebrating myself. A lot of the times I had to celebrate myself for the things that I have done and did do. And so yeah, now it's August and I am in the boundaries phase, and boundaries is coming up. It's coming up. Like, it's really important that I know who I want in my energy field, who is pulling on my energy and all that. Like, right now I currently have I'm going to say less back pain than I've had in the past couple days. But back pain obviously comes from, in the 3D world, it comes from not bending over correctly. Maybe I haven't got enough rest on my bones and muscles and stuff like that. But spiritually, back pain could mean that I'm carrying too much. I'm putting too much on me. Too many people are on my back. I have too much on my back. And that's when I feel very heavy. I have just too much going on, And so, yeah. So that's my boundaries. And then I will be moving into my standards. You know, my standards is almost like my schedule and knowing where I'm going, my direction, planning things out. I need goals, yearly plan, 3-year plan, my standards for how I will take care of my daughter, myself, how I expect people to show up in her life, and things like that. So that was my first lesson. And then I guess I will touch. Oh, okay. This video will be 2 life lessons that I learned in 2024. And the second one I'll go into is telling too much of my mother business. Forking business to people. And it comes from a place of seeking validation. I'm only going to let this video be 10 minutes. And so in the seeking validation realm, I realized that, and I didn't think that I was seeking validation. What? Like, I'm a confident person. I compliment people. I'm not worried about things. But to a degree, I was searching for permission, for validation. I wanted somebody to hype me up as I was hyping other people up. And then it was like, dang, DeAnna, that's not authentic. That's like a bad compliment. That's like saying your hair looks nice, knowing my hair looks nice just to get that, oh, you too. That's not how I want the person I want to be perceived as. And I lost a very, very, very close, almost family-like person to me because of my need to overshare information that didn't even directly tie to me. You know, my heart was in the right place, but the way things played out was sad. I'm sad about the way things played out, but learning the lesson of not telling my business to too many people and watching who and mindful of my energy. So I guess it's the 3. It's the 3. Knowing who, what blocks, what, even if I put a person to a block, what power am I giving to that person over my life for them to block my blessings or stop me from living my best life? Like, having my daughter kicked a lot of people out of my life. Just did. Like, you're just not aligned with me. We're just not moving the same direction. We have different outcomes. We have different goals. A lot of things is like, I refuse to ruminate on sadness and drama and all this and that. I could see myself sitting there for a second reflecting on what I could take from it. But if we're going to have a bashing session on multiple people, I tune out. I'm gone. I'm just not, I'm uninterested in that. So knowing whose energy I'm in, learning to not speak as much or tell all my business for permission. For telling my business for permission. I recently told someone about my car not having tags and insurance. And to be honest, I don't know where it was coming from. I thought that she would be relatable and understanding, but comes to find out she was trying to call the police on me and all types of weird stuff, keeping tabs on me and stuff like that. And I actually had to set a boundary with her around that. So it's like, now you get no more questions. Now I don't want to hear your opinion, because the things that you say about others taint me and hurt my sensitive mind and heart. And I can't be walking around with the pain that you carry, the anger you carry, the opinion you carry, you know. And so, yeah, those were some of the life lessons of 2024. I have to start making videos, so I get to start making videos. And peace, be in wellness, be in happiness, look for the good things. Love y'all.